Great to welcome in the busiest guy in the county this week, the Superintendent of Beaufort County Schools, Dr. Frank Rodriguez. Dr. Rodriguez, always a lot of apprehension on day one. You've gotten through a few days now. How are you feeling, and how's our district doing?
I'm feeling great because when I go to schools this week, our teachers are excited, our students are excited, and there's nothing like the first day of school and the first week of school, welcoming our students back.
You've got a couple of new things going on this year, including a new school. That's always got to be exciting.
Yes, sir. Actually, at Robert Small's Leadership Academy, in the 2019 bond referendum, our community overwhelmingly supported the bond referendum, and it has allowed us to make some really important modifications, revisions, and new school here at Robert Small's, which was desperately needed. We are so excited to open those doors at the beginning of the week for our students, and if you could just see their faces light up when they walked into this facility. This is a stunning, state-of-the-art learning environment for our students, and we are so excited.
That is fantastic. I guess the critical question we on the outside would have is, do you have enough teachers and do you have enough bus drivers? Are we okay on those as we start the school year?
I'm going to tell you, we have done a lot of work in our compensation for our teachers and our employees. You know, just last year, we went from being ranked 53rd in the state of South Carolina in teacher compensation to being ranked #1 in teacher compensation. And we believe that we are also going to land there when those numbers are finally reported by the state in the not too distant future. So we have made great strides in that, and we think it's paying off because we're seeing a smaller number of vacancies as we open the year this year. We also increased compensation for other employees in the system, and so we have more bus drivers this year than we had last year. And so that is always such a critical piece. You know, our bus drivers are the very first people our students see when they come to school, and the very last people they see. So it's really a critical role for us.
Everything working okay with drop-offs and pickups and everything on all the campuses? That's usually the other issue the first week is getting traffic, all the parents figuring out when I should come and when I don't need to be there to get my kids picked up.
Right. I mean, that's always a challenge in the first week, also because parents typically like to drop off their children in the first 3 to 4 days of school.
Sure.
And then they start to ride buses more frequently. So we have found that. We've seen that. Our parents have been great. They've been patient with route changes for buses and different things like that. Our parents have been great in their patience on the roads, and our community has as well, because obviously this week adds more traffic to the community's roads.
Absolutely. Kids getting all their emergency information, contact information in, that's usually always another first week issue, is you got to be able to find those parents when you need them.
Absolutely, and so we stressed that quite a bit this summer. We got a lot of that information in from parents, which has been great. We have new registrations every day, so we're continuing to push that. But that is so important, making sure not only that they have that contact in there, but they check it and verify it, make sure that we have the right information. Because any unforeseen circumstances, or we need to reach out and connect with a parent, we need that information to be accurate. So that's really important.
You've done this for a whole lot of years, and we've watched it happen for a whole lot of years. At what point do you take a deep breath and say, okay, we're into it now. We're good to go, everything's going to be okay? Is your most apprehensive time the night before that first day, or the night before the second week begins?
That breath for me comes after the last graduation at the end of the year. However, I am going to tell you this. The first week is really important, sleepless nights leading up to it, because you want to make sure that things are as great as possible for the students when you welcome them in on that first day. And so our teachers are so well prepared. They do such a great job welcoming our students in. So, those sleepless nights are on the front end. During the course of the year, it's just hard work and dedication from all of our employees here to make sure that our kids have the greatest experience, a great education, reach their highest potential.
Appreciate the time. Dr. Frank Rodriguez, Superintendent of the Beaufort County Schools. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Take care. We'll be back with
Bye.
more of the WHHI Daily News right after this.